Welcome to episode number 23 of Me and My Big Mouth podcast. I am him, the host Tuck, and as always, I have a great show for you. I forgive you. On today's show, we will be talking about forgiveness. I forgive you. Three of the hardest words ever given to mankind. I forgive you. Easy to say, but extremely hard to apply. And now that we live in this cancel culture era, can men and women actually forgive each other? And if we can't, at least stop saying it until we learn how to forgive. But before I get into, there is something I must do, and that's allow my panel a chance to introduce themselves. So to my right.
I'm April. You can follow me on IG at apesvandy.
I'm Darius. You can follow me on Mac.056 on IG.
I'm Damon. You can follow me on IG at Mr. Tuck _88.
And I'm Muffin, and you can follow me on IG at The Real Gangsta Muffin.
I forgive you. Now I'm going to ask y'all, when you tell somebody you forgive them, should memory be attached to that forgiveness? Meaning, should that be always in the back of your head, what they did that violated?
It depends. It depends.
You can forgive, but don't forget.
That's so bad. That's not forgiveness.
I feel like it depends on the relationship. Like,
if you don't forget, you'll never forgive because you're going to always remember.
There you go.
Yeah, but certain people, like, you got to love them from a distance. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't
like, I
forgiveness.
forgive you, but that's just their character.
That's not forgiveness. If you got to love you from a distance, if I can't love you the same way before you did what you did to me, I ain't forgive you.
But if they're not changing who they are, you're making yourself susceptible
They're just showing
to the
you who
same
they are.
foolishness. That's stupid.
They're just showing you who they are.
You ain't forgive them.
Yeah. Why do they have to change?
So if I put my hand on a burner and it burns, am I gonna keep doing it? No, it's still going. If it's on, it's still hot. Unless somebody turn that motherfucker off.
Stupid.
That's a decision. Forgiving it's like.
But what I'm saying is, you can forgive a person, but that don't mean you gotta.
If Tuck crossed me, and now that I deal with him, I'm dealing with him sideways. I ain't forgive him because I'm still judging him over what he did when he crossed me.
That's right. Because your memories form your perception of
But
people.
if he crossed me and I still treat him the same love I did before, that's forgiveness.
Like, think about it. Your memory forms perception of people. Like, if you think about your vacation, you have a memory of a happy memory based off, you have a feeling of a happy feeling based off your memory of a vacation. But if you can always remember what that person did, then that feeling is going to creep back inside of you.
So what I mean is, so the definition of repentance is to basically ask for forgiveness and to turn from the shit you were doing, to change. That's what real repentance is. So if you're forgiving someone, they're asking for
No.
repentance.
Repentance is not changing.
Yes, it is.
No,
Look it up.
It's being is when you repent and you are sorry in your heart. That don't make you have to change.
The Bible says repent and turn from your wicked ways.
Yeah, but that's the action. We're talking about forgiveness. Once you repent, your sins are clear. But if you go back and do it, you back in the same thing. That's why you can't come without a repenting heart.
But what I'm saying is, how can you truly forgive if they're not truly repenting?
That's what I'm finna say. I don't think nobody human can forgive anybody.
That's the next thing I was like, can we truly forgive?
Like, if me and her was going together, if I cheated on her, yeah, she might take me back. She might tell me she love me, but she still ain't gonna never trust me again. She gonna always remember what I did to her. Every time I moved the way I moved when I was cheating, she gonna assume I was cheating, so then ain't forgiving me.
Right.
But, I mean...
Do you think we're capable of forgiving?
No.
Yeah, but...
There's only one man, that's Jesus.
It's a process, though. I feel like forgiveness is a big process. Like
it's different.
I said,
we have the capabilities.
I don't think so. I think it ain't. Forgiveness is tolerance.
That ain't forgiving.
That's my point exactly. We ain't capable of forgiving.
Yeah, but if it's your family member, like say it's somebody close to you, and they do something, but you still treat them differently than you would somebody else. Like, you have more forgiveness towards that person than you would somebody ause.
It ain't that I got more forgiveness.
Like, 'cause that's your family. Like, if it was your mom.
Because I have to, they family.
I mean, but if it's your mom, like say it was your mom, and that's what happens, right?
See, with your mom's situation, it ain't a such thing. To me, my personal opinion, it ain't nothing my mama can do I can forgive her for. That's my mom at the end of the day.
You just explained what she's saying.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, mama, I apologize.
See, so
But I'm just saying, it ain't that I forgive her. It's just that's my mom. I ain't gonna hold it against her. Period.
That's called forgiveness. When you
There
don't
you go.
hold it against somebody. When you
so you
forgive somebody,
forgive her.
yeah, you forgive.
I'm not gonna not
real.
unlove my mama regardless of whatever she do.
That's
But
why.
that's what I'm saying. So you are capable of forgiveness.
Right.
I don't know. It ain't that I forgive. I don't know.
Forgiveness is really
It's just
for
like
you,
automatic.
not for
Like
the
that's
other
your
person.
mama.
That's your mom. It's a
You think about the
different type of-
sacrifices she made for you. So it's like,
Well, let me say this. I don't have to. It's like I don't think I'm capable of forgiving somebody I don't have to forgive. I
Right.
feel like I have to forgive my mother.
I ain't obligated to know everybody.
If I'm not obligated to forgive you, I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
I can't cut.
Yes, you can.
I don't give a fuck about forgiving you. Like my mother, it's like it don't matter what she does. That's my mom at the end of the day.
It's saying like with your children,
And
you
how
can
much-
forgive your children.
The children,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it something that your children can do that you won't forgive?
Yes.
You said that quick, like you had.
Yeah,
some
like
shit.
you had some shit going on.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, people always say, like, blood is so much, it means so much, but it really don't.
It don't.
Like I got it.
The closest people to you, snake you the
They
worst,
said
real, like.
Blood makes you
So,
related. Loyalty makes you family, basically.
I don't care who you is. You could do stuff and you can get cut off. Mama, daddy, granny, children. Yeah.
So you can cut, but see, that's so like hate and love cannot operate in the same person effectively. Like
I didn't say
would
hate
ne-
them.
Like for instance, I would not date a woman that has not forgave her baby daddy or her ex.
But that doesn't mean that you don't forgive them. That's why I said forgiveness is for yourself, not for the other person. How I choose to handle it, that's what I was saying before. Like if somebody's asking me for their forgiveness, I can say I forgive you. But that doesn't mean that you change the person that you are. So I'm going to remove myself from you so that you do not continue to abuse me because you're still in a low vibrational character.
But you have forgave him for that act.
Yes. But you do that over there. We cool.
Now
I don't
that,
hold
you
it
can
against
forgive
you,
that way.
But you need to do your action over there until you show that you have changed your behavior. You can't. No, it's consequences behind the shit that you do. Everybody should know that. So
Right.
if they know that this action is going to cause me to ask for forgiveness, you shouldn't be doing it in the first damn place. So you know there's an action you need to correct before you even did it.
One of the worst things is that men can't seem to forgive women for cheating.
Mm-mm.
Why?
I don't know.
Ego.
You
They
cheat
go
on
back to
me.
ego.
You cheat on me. I ain't gonna never trust you. I don't give a fuck. Be there 40 years.
Because they weak.
That's just how I just.
That's
ain't.
weak. Yeah, it is
You
weak.
call it what you want.
Yeah, it is.
Men
Y'all forgave a man
It's
for
cowardly.
cheating? Like really forgave him?
Nah, they don't
Because
forgive.
I don't
Never.
think they forgive
They
it.
Never.
tolerate it.
No.
It's
Because I
tolerant.
saw a
They
clip on
tolerate it.
TikTok where this woman husband cheated, but now she want to keep the husband, but they have new rules in the house.
Oh, I saw
I don't give a
that.
fuck about
You saw
the
that?
rules.
Yeah.
If you cheat, I never trust you again. Because the same way you were telling me you love me, I never hurt you before you cheated. You telling me that after you cheated. So what the fuck I supposed to believe?
But I mean, that's kind of like the clip he's talking about. So the woman's like, okay, so you cheat.
But I'm gonna do what
We
I
gonna
want to do.
cheat.
Right.
Yeah, no, yeah, I
We
saw
gonna
that too.
We're gonna have to
Yeah.
do it.
I love reciprocating.
Once
And so now
and
we're
once you do
good.
that- once you do
Because
that
we
shit-
But that
forgive
go-
it.
that ain't
Because we
forgiveness,
figured out
though.
something
That's pick
else.
and choose what you want. Like,
Man,
you
once
know
you
what I'm saying?
cheat-
It's like
Once you cheat, that shit dead.
Right.
We try to hold on to it. It's gonna get worse and worse.
Mm-hmm.
Until you get to the point you tolerate, like, you know what, I just don't want to be by myself. I'm just gonna deal with it.
Nah,
Help me
I could never
pay
do
the
that.
This is the shit.
For real,
this,
people
this-
do that.
This is the craziest shit that I don't get. Like we all are human beings in here, right? So that means we all are flawed. But for somebody to let you down or disappoint you, you got a nerve to hold forgiveness on a person you know is flawed and know is a human being. Ain't that your issue?
Yeah.
The less you can forgive that means the smaller of a person you are. Cause by saying like, oh, she dead to me, or this person a cutoff, that means that you got issues that you need to work on.
Not necessarily.
How?
That means I know my boundaries, and if I don't want to deal with that shit, and that's my decision and my safety space.
But
I
like
don't
I'm
have to
saying,
deal with you.
But I'm saying, what? Like in any relationship, you're gonna get disappointed. We know this, right? So forgiveness has to be a part of your life if you're gonna have a successful relationship.
Right. But
So how could you keep this forgiveness, holding your forgiveness hostage? How do you keep that and then have a functioning relationship? Because that's making sure you're putting people on eggshells to be perfect.
It's not telling them to be
Now-
perfect.
If you're
Like-
not forgiving of
but-
a flawed human being, what are you asking them to be then?
But there's certain actions. So let's say you get in a relationship and you say, these are my absolute no's. And they do something that's your absolute no. Then the consequences, I'm not in it no more. So, whereas it's like certain small things. Okay, well, I'm forgiving that. Or they didn't do what I asked. Or I didn't do what they asked. Or something like that. There's like small things that you forgive constantly.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Relationship, what you say? Besides a man cheating, putting their hand on you, doing this, doing that, doing that, what is a no besides that?
Besides that? I mean, there's a lot of just like pure disrespect. Like disrespect is something that I do not tolerate. You cross that line with me, I'm done. Okay. And so there's certain things.
And you can't see how that's something you need to work on within you. Because you
that I should take disrespect?
No, that you can't forgive disrespect.
Yeah, but I acknowledge that. And I make sure that I don't have to forgive it. Because I ain't dealing with it.
But
you're missing the point about forgiveness.
I mean, I've forgiven.
So is anybody in here grudge holders?
No, I don't hold grudges.
I have something I want to say about it.
You hold grudge?
Used to.
I'm the most forgiving person in the world.
I'm not.
But that's the problem. That's the problem.
For the lie too.
I'm telling you. You got to think about the people that did cross me, the people that snake me out. I still show them love. Like the half of the shit I done been through personally. You done said it, Punkin said it. Don't know why I fuck with the people I fuck with, because I forgive them.
Right.
At a certain extent, it ain't that I hold no grudges against you, and then I just ain't
too much energy. Okay, it's too much energy to be upset about.
Yeah,
shit.
I'm not finna.
Yeah. Too much energy.
They
get the best.
I ain't gonna call names like niggas I grew up with, right?
Right.
Even though the shit happened the way it happened, but I love them. The love form won't let me hate them. Won't let me hold grudge. Won't let me not speak. Won't let me not none of that. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I'm real forgiving with women. I done got.
But that's the thing though. Like you getting forgiveness mixed up.
With what?
I think
you showing mercy, but you're not forgiving. Because do that person have a clean slate with you?
No, I'm about to say I think with women.
Because forgiveness is a clean slate.
Don't nobody have a no, they don't. But I still deal with the people.
That's mercy.
Well, I don't know.
You're showing love and mercy. I'm talking about straight up forgiveness where that, like if we're together and I cheat on you. Women say this shit that don't make sense. Men say it too. When they dealing with men and certain things. You can't earn nobody's trust.
It's over.
Back.
After you
it's
broke
up
that
to
shit,
that person to be vulnerable with you. But it's nothing you can do.
That's a lie.
How can I earn your trust?
It's nothing you can do.
Two-way street.
It's nothing you can do.
No, it's not.
Yes,
your
it is.
trust is
your trust. I ain't gonna say I gotta be out here doing the same shit I was
your
doing.
Trust
I can try to change.
trust.
What? This is not
I can do the same.
sense.
You'll never earn nobody's trust back. I might cheat it this way. I ain't gotta do it this way right here. I can do it another way and still make you trust me and still be doing the same flaw shit. So it's like I'm earning your trust. I'm basically pretending.
So you think you think somebody can earn your trust?
You are a representative. You bullshit.
Yeah.
How can somebody earn your trust? If I cheated on you, what can I do to earn your trust?
Okay.
Come home every night. Tell you I ain't cheating.
I can come home every night, still be
lie
cheating.
to you, sleep with you every night.
Hold on, wait.
You just said lie.
Let her answer.
What?
You don't know I'm lying. I'm just saying.
So you're just telling everybody you're a piece of shit anay, so it doesn't even matter.
No. I said, how did somebody?
I'm not saying. I'm saying you said the actions.
That was for you.
That shit, I felt that was like we
No, it wasn't. I'm just saying you said the action, so that's what them actions
No.
are.
I'm just saying I could like right now, like I could camouflage this shit. I can get caught cheating and come home every night.
Watch this, though.
But that's what I'm saying.
How could somebody earn your trust back?
But what I'm saying is, if say you have a situation that happens with someone,
say I cheated on you.
Okay, you cheated on me. We're in a relationship, and I say I want to make it. I want to stay, and I want to make it work.
How do I earn your trust back?
So whatever stipulations that I feel would make me more comfortable, and it's ways you can do that. Which I've talked about that before, like. If certain people feel a certain way,
so the first time
I know I've made you feel a certain way, so I'm gonna share my location with you because I know that makes without you asking me, because I want you to feel secure. So I'm trying to build the trust back up. Right?
I can leave my phone.
I get that. But what if I forget my phone one day? So that means you revert back to me. You're not
so when I don't follow your
one
pattern
time that I didn't do the same
no, I'm saying stuff happens, but you have to build this type of stuff up. It just doesn't happen overnight. You can't just expect somebody to slap the shit out you one day and think they ain't gonna do it the next day. Like, they have to show actions. It's therapy. People change.
But like he said, you can't earn nobody trust, because if I cheated on you and then you take me back, I can be good for 2 years. If I'm late at my job and I say I'm working, the thoughts of what I did and that pattern that I showed when I was cheating on you, it's gonna come back up
every time.
So that ain't earning your trust. Your trust is nothing.
They soothing you like a baby. It's soothing you at the moment. It's just soothing at the moment.
How I choose to respond to it is on me, though.
I can't.
You might not respond to it, but deep down in your side of your heart, you feel
that shit
it.
Is
like
soothing.
we're not talking about what
you gonna soothe
verbally speaking, what you feeling.
But y'all are just talking about relationships. Like, there's other people that can bring it back to your mama. She can't earn your trust back.
No,
I mean, parents lie to you all the time.
Can't nobody earn your trust. You give
me one time. I could deal with you, but I could deal with you, but I ain't.
But by changing actions, that's how you earn it back.
Right?
No. You know, because the moment I do something,
like I said, the ordinary. That ain't the pattern.
I can have my phone and I turn my phone on the other side by accident.
Just bullshit.
That's gonna bring in some inside of you. Because I didn't earn.
So you insecurity.
That's insecurity that you
That's
caused
insecurity.
Me. So
but that's not earning your trust back.
In turn, I'm gonna say, hey, I noticed you turned your phone over. Like, all you gotta say is, it ain't that.
So you don't trust me.
Like, you created that, and we're trying to rebuild trust. So if I need you to assure me, that's
what is me doing this for right here? Show you that you don't trust me.
You can only revert back to what he did when he was cheating.
Yeah, what is this? That ain't showing you I don't want a fucked up nigga because I turned my phone upside down.
Yes, they do.
I don't want to see how. See?
Most people do it if you have a consistent pattern and then all of a sudden you start doing like this every day.
But why I gotta turn my phone over?
DJ, this right here, this is the definition of a cheater or this. That ain't
exactly. But it's a pattern. Because
I just seen
my daughter just did it, and she do it.
Everybody do.
But if I don't trust you, that's suspicious to me.
That means you don't trust me.
Right. So it's all about you giving trust. Because women, y'all the expert at being vulnerable again to a nigga that took your vulnerability away at some point. So y'all should, or do y'all really forgive?
No. I told you, don't nobody really forgive.
You think?
Nobody really
have,
forgive.
and the reason why I'm saying it the way I'm saying it, because I was way too forgiving. Motherfuckers railroad you, run over you. Have to learn how to build boundaries. It's called being a people pleaser, where you fuck around and you forgive people so much. Now motherfuckers just railroading your ass. You don't even give a fuck.
The tone of your voice lets you know you don't even forgive them,
right?
Because you still mad at them.
No, I'm saying I'm mad at myself because I allow.
Because how can you forgive somebody if you mad at yourself? I mean, you put yourself through pain for some shit they did to you.
But that's what I'm trying to explain, because I kept forgiving people so much and allowing them the same space in my life. It caused me anguish and pain because they were not changing their behavior. They were not truly sorry to be getting no forgiveness, even though I gave it to them. But that was foolish on my end.
So
what I should have done
just got a good heart. You got a good heart. That's it.
Because people tend to say, you said I'm foolish on my end. Yes. People see people that forgive people and call people stupid. No. They're just they're a bigger person than you, and you're not capable of forgiving the way they do. We look like a lot of women and a lot of men. If a girl keep cheating on you, keep taking her back, what you gonna tell her?
Stupid.
We're gonna tell your homeboy.
Man,
you weak as a bitch.
Dumb ass nigga, because you can't do it.
That's not.
But that's not it.
Yes,
it
is.
The repetitive actions that you're putting yourself through the same trauma over and over again. So yes, I would say you were stupid because you're literally just said that you're going back and forth with somebody that keeps cheating on you.
Exactly.
At that point you are, because it's not about forgiveness. It's about the fact that you're still dealing with a repetitive action that keeps causing you trauma.
Exactly.
Some people
they're manipulating you by using the
fact some people be comfortable and scared to leave. Like situations like that, they be comfortable and scared to leave situations like that. When somebody keep on.
How about somebody got a bigger heart to forgive than you?
So in other words, you didn't forgive; you gave them chances.
Because y'all are some manipulating ass motherfuckers in this room.
No.
Oh my daddy soul. I want y'all to watch this shit back, and I want y'all to feel crazy. Because that's exactly how y'all sound. Crazy as the fuck right now. Y'all sound dumb. No,
I said there ain't no forgiveness.
Real nigga shit. Y'all sound dumb.
I said there ain't no forgiveness.
Y'all sound crazy.
I don't believe I can forgive.
How could you? No.
I'm sitting here saying the same shit. If you go to touch a stove that's red, you do it one time. So you're a grown person now. You know this. if you continue to do it, I'm gonna think that something is mentally wrong.
That's not forgiveness. That's a choice. You making a choice to not touch the stove and touch the stove.
No, she put that in a bad scenario. The
choice.
My God.
Choices and forgiveness.
If I know you have not changed, and I continue to allow you the same space in my life doing the same shit, I'm not
forgiveness?
dumb.
Is that forgiveness? I'm asking.
I can forgive you, and you can stay your black ass over there.
No, I'm just saying. So what's the point you're trying to make by touching the stove and coming back? That's not forgiveness.
That is a choice because you can forgive somebody and not put yourself in that position.
Am I crazy?
Yeah.
I sound crazy?
No.
That's not forgiveness.
No. I think you're missing the point.
What's the point?
Because they're manipulators. That's why they're missing the
Damn
point. Yes, y'all are. This is a very everything y'all say is very.
Hold on. No.
So the stove is about accepting a repetitive action, not the forgiveness part.
The stove is continuous hot, right? I'm looking at the stove hot. Yes. You know it's hot. It ain't repetitive. That's what the stove is.
Yes, exactly. But you touch
repetitive.
It.
You know, repetitive is that means action. The
but
stove is not an action. That's what it is.
No, but the stove is there, right? But you're the person that keeps touching it. So your action is you touching the stove.
So I'm the stove.
So you keep. No, you're not the stove. No. You're the person that touches it.
Okay, that's okay.
No, that's what she's trying to explain.
So think about this. The how is this forgiving me? You know what I am. I'm not changing. I'm hot.
I'm who I am always.
But you decide to keep touching me.
That's on you.
This is
exactly.
You know what? Hold on. You know what that is? They're mixing forgiveness with ignorance.
No.
Just because you ain't learned.
No, it ain't. I'm not gonna even say ignorance. I'm gonna say chances.
No. It's ignorance because you saying that I keep touching the stove and I keep burning. That's ignorant because you haven't learned from your actions or his actions.
If you know that the stove is
exactly, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Let's not forget if the
so
stove
why
is.
Would I continue to subject myself to his actions?
No,
that
ain't. No, we're not saying you have to be in that situation.
Y'all just said.
So let me ask you this:
forgiving the person for what they did.
Do this make sense?
Right, but
y'all allowing him to do it again. That's ignorant.
Y'all just said that not having that same type of relationship that y'all had before, if y'all choose to still have a relationship because you're setting boundaries, now all of a sudden that's not true forgiveness. And because you're expecting that person to show you they have changed, now you're not, that's not true.
No, because it's a different.
Forgiveness is a section of different moving parts. It's just like love is an action word, so is forgiveness.
So what is okay?
Things have to happen for actual forgiveness to take place. It's a cycle. Motherfuckers make a choice to make bad decisions.
Okay, so in this
now
cut
you gotta ask for forgiveness.
So in this cut right here is liquor.
You gotta be very sorry in your heart to actually want the forgiveness for real. You gotta show that you actually want forgiveness by changing your actions. You cannot expect nobody to forgive shit and you the same piece of shit. That don't make sense.
So this cut right here is liquor, and you keep sipping and you getting drunk every time you sip it. You gonna think it's water?
Wait, what?
That's the same shit she just said.
Childhood. No, I'm done with it.
She said the stove and she said it touched it. She expected it to be cool with his hot. It
ain't. It's forgiveness. You're trying. Forgiveness has nothing to do with somebody changing their ways.
Yes, it do.
No, it doesn't. You are the person that's forgiving them for what they've done. You cleared the debt for what they've done. That doesn't mean that you can't get in more debt with that person. It's just that, okay, I took that L and I forgive you for it. If I lend you money, that means I have to forgive you for that next action that you do if you violate again.
So then when they ask you for more money, you going to give them more money?
No, that's ignorance.
So then you're not really forgiving them. That's what you just said to me earlier.
No.
That's what I said. Ain't no such thing as forgiveness.
I'm confused right now.
Ain't that what they just said?
I said
when
I said that I can't judge a person that continues to forgive somebody. I'm not willing to call them stupid because I ain't got the heart to do what they're doing. If they believe in somebody and believe that they're going to be the best they can be, they just need grace and forgiveness. That's on them. Because I can't go through that pain of getting cheated on repeatedly. They're a bigger person than me with that. Because that
bigger?
Yeah,
or
hell
you
yeah,
just don't want to deal with the
When you can forgive somebody that's constantly doing this, you are a bigger person. Matter of fact, you're a better person.
The Bible even says that the spirit will not always strive with man. No. What you saying?
No, Jesus said,
that's what
Paul asked Jesus, not Paul.
So
Peter asked Jesus how many times you forgive.
So what's your definition of forgiveness?
77.
Forgive.
No, I said your definition, not the book, not Webster. Your definition.
I'm going off both because I believe what it says. Stop feeling angry or resentful towards someone for an offense, flaw, or mistake. It don't never
That's
say
the
nothing.
same shit I just said.
No, it's not.
You said offense.
No, it's not.
One offense, you forgave. If
First
you
of
get
all,
in this shit,
he said, what is my definition? Okay, like I said, if you do something to me, I can say, you know what? I'm not mad at you. I forgive you. However,
you ain't got to deal with it.
I don't have to deal with you.
Exactly.
Goodbye. You can continue to do that elsewhere. I will send you my
this
love.
is what you're doing.
I will be kind to you.
Okay.
How you doing? I will never
question.
disrespect you.
Okay.
However, you will not hold that same place in my
what's your
life.
What's your definition of forgiveness of a man that cheated on you, that you stayed in a relationship and wanted to work?
I just read what forgive is.
No, I said your definition. If I was your man and I cheated on you, what's your definition of forgiving me? Because you said I don't have to forgive you. Going about your business, I don't have to deal with it.
Right.
So if you still dealing with me, what's your definition of forgiveness? If you still got to deal with me,
it's almost like
what I just said. I'm choosing to not be angry with you. I'm choosing to let go of my resent towards you. However,
exactly.
If you are
that be
giving,
bullshit
if you
though,
are
because
receiving,
I think some people do that in the moment and then they can have a good time.
Right.
They go right back and then they go back. Yeah.
This is what she's saying. It's like this is not forgiveness. I'm gonna break it down in an easier term. It's like me saying, you know, that money you owe me is good, but I keep bringing up the money you owe.
Right.
hey,
right.
shit,
That's
you
why.
That's what you're saying. You're doing.
No, that's
You're
not.
saying by if I get in here,
You're
you
not
have to
listening.
have set
You're
boundaries.
not listening.
You gotta do this.
You're not listening.
But you
You're
can't.
not
She's
listening.
looking for change.
You're not listening.
You gotta change.
You're not listening.
She going
I
off your
said-
change
I'm
actions.
talking about forgiveness, not change.
I said I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna be respectful to you. I'm gonna treat you kindly.
But you just can't fuck with me. So you.
However, I do not have to allow you the same space in my life. I don't.
No,
I'm
that's
not
fair.
obligated to do that.
I get what
That's
you're
not
saying.
what
Still
forgiveness
forgive
is.
boundaries.
Yes, and that's what a boundary
No,
is.
you said that when we left from earning your trust.
Yes, because
And you came with boundaries off of if I'm gonna take you back, you got to do such, and this is how you get my trust back.
because that is a part of
think
repentance
that
and
shit can
forgiveness.
ever
Like I said, forgiveness is a cycle. Why am I forgiving something when you don't need repentance for it? Obviously, there's something that you have done that you need to change your actions that you feel like you need to be forgiven for, right or wrong? Okay, so now that you have done that action, you have come to me and said, this is what I did. I need you to forgive me. Okay, now I know that you have done this previously. Okay, cool. The first time I
So
gave
you
I-
forgiving like that with everything, or is just certain stuff?
I peep game, okay, right? Because that's what smart people do. Now, I know how it made me feel as a human being, and I didn't like that. And obviously, you knew how it was going to make me feel because you repented for it. Okay, so now I'm going to give you my forgiveness, and you say you want to earn my trust back. It is up to me to say, listen, I forgive you because I'm releasing the anger. I'm releasing the whatever the fuck against you. I'm still going to be kind to you, respectful to you. However, I don't want to deal with you. I can forgive you that way. That ends forgiveness right there. That's all that forgiveness is.
No, you can forgive.
I feel like
no,
people can be forgiven.
forgiveness is you forgive the person for what they done. Clean slate.
It ain't brought
You
up.
don't-
That's
It
not
ain't
what
brought up no
forgiveness
You
more.
don't have
says.
to. You
It's
don't.
no clean
yes, you
slate.
did. You just read it, and if you read it back,
It
says
says
you
release the anger. That is
from
what
the offense.
right. That's for
That
me.
offense, not for every offense he may make.
That's for me, not for you. I'm forgiving you for me. However, you can continue to do whatever you want to do.
Right, I give you that. When you're not allowing them to do it again because you learned from that, you don't want to go. You don't want to even give that chance to happen again.
Right.
But I'm saying that if I'm allowing you in my space again, meaning that money you owe me, don't worry about it. But I keep bringing it up. But if I'm willing to lend you more money, I can't bring up this shit that you did.
So basically,
that's not forgiveness.
If I owe him $20 and I don't pay him, and he said, "Don't even worry about that 20," and I asked him for another 20, he give it to me. In so many words, he basically forgave me for the 20 he gave me the first time.
Right. But if I bring up,
he bring it like, "Hell no, you gave me 20 last time. I ain't giving you shit."
No. Even if he give it to me, he say, "Yeah, all right, nigga, you have
You know you owe me 20 last time. You paid me last time.
that. You never forgave me for that. You still holding on to
But that doesn't necessarily mean
That's not
he
what
gave
that
you.
is.
He
They can be
forgave
just
you
like,
for the
nigga, don't
offense
forget that she
because
didn't give me
you
the
didn't
last
ask
time.
for it back.
That's manipulation.
You may have brought it up to let him know that this time you're expecting it back.
I expect
that
it back when I
doesn't-
gave it to him the first time.
Right.
That's why it's a borrow. If I'm gonna give you
but that's
20,
what I'm saying.
different.
But
if you
then he
borrow
said
20,
forget it, right?
You should have to ask for nothing.
But what I'm
that you
saying is
borrowed.
he said don't worry about it. But then he gave you another 20, right?
But he brought up the fact that, hey, but you know you
that you didn't
pay
pay me the last time,
he basically-
which I didn't come and collect, right?
No,
Because he just gave you another 20.
He not saying damn. It's different. He basically said he the one with the lender. He didn't go asking for his money. The dude bucked on him, basically. So the dude he bucked on him. He said fuck him. Right. That's the way he said fuck him.
The definition never said nothing about forgetting anything. It said release anger and resentment.
No.
It didn't say forget me no
right.
dumbass.
But if I bring up what you offended me in the past, I haven't released anger or resentment because I'm bringing up the same shit. How?
You can't.
Because just like you said,
it's a memory that's already put in your.
That ain't forgiveness when you
is,
keeping
but
that
you
shit
don't.
Because if that's a memory, that means you think of me. That memory is a part of how you perceive me.
Because it caused trauma.
You didn't forgive.
That doesn't mean that.
That didn't make no damn
erase
sense.
trauma.
It definitely did.
No,
it makes sense.
Delivery.
This is how
delivery matters.
It does matter.
You're supposed to just make it disappear out of your head.
This is how people still. This is how people still be pissed off with motherfuckers that are dead. Like they have grudges to people that are in the ground that they can't even talk to, that don't hear them, but they still have this fucking unforgiveness that's killing them. Forgiveness about, okay, I can't fix what you did. It is what it is. I forgive you for it. But the moment you bring it up, or the moment you hold me, if you're gonna allow me to be in your space as a friend, you cannot then change how you treat me as a friend.
Yes,
that means you change how you treat me because you don't forgive me.
No.
Then you don't have to be my friend anymore.
I changed how I treated you because I got hip to your game.
You don't have to be my friend
That's
no
ain't forgiveness.
Do you understand?
Yes, it is. I just read to y'all are y'all slow or something? Are y'all like for real? Like I literally just read the definition out the
and you fucked it up.
Thing. Oh my god. How? I literally read it word for word. Stop feeling angry or resentful towards someone for a offense, flaw, or mistake. Nowhere did it say you must forget. Nowhere did it say you must allow them to have the same.
Read it one more time, because I'm gonna break it down.
Like I said, I can still be kind to you. I can still be respectful to you. I don't have to mistreat you. However, I'm not gonna allow this shit to go on.
Watch this, because this is how you know it ain't forgiveness and it ain't real and it ain't pure. When a man cheat on you, do the relationship change forever? Watch this.
Hell yeah,
now be honest.
It depends.
Like that ain't forgiveness. She just lied just because she was about to say it.
That's bullshit.
Not even just a man, if a woman,
If a man disrespects you, do the relationship change forever?
Absolutely, but it's because there isn't a relationship anymore.
Because you ain't gonna forgive him.
Like there's no relationship anymore.
Y'all need to forgive.
I forgive you for that bullshit.
Oh my god.
But go ahead.
I just asked her. She said it ain't a relationship no more. So she ain't gonna forgive you. You disrespect her.
I mean, but you see that though?
What?
Like that's like.
But I get it. I mean, I feel you. I understand it.
So forgiveness is a hard thing to do.
It's almost impossible.
But if I want to treat you right, if you're my friend and I say I forgave you, then I'm gonna treat you like I always treated you.
Treat you like my
friend. It ain't nothing like ain't no change in it.
It ain't no change in it. If it changed, then you do not forgive me because you're treating me differently. You know what I'm saying?
But you still gotta learn from bullshit too, though.
But that's if you accept. That's what I'm saying. Forgiveness, like if you cheat. Now you can say, "All right, I forgive you, bro, but I just can't do the friend thing no more because I just don't want to be allowed to be hurt that much. You hurt me, so I'm gonna forgive you for it. But I'm gonna be over here. But if I say I forgive you, we still cool, then I can't treat you differently.
Yeah, I get that.
But I mean, a lot of friendships you're not treating them differently. But if it happens again, then I mean, fool me once. So once you get to that twice.
So in other words, you ain't forgiving shit.
Like, I mean, the first time, when you get it, it's a fool me once,
you can't
right?
have a strike rule if you forgive.
She ain't forgive you.
I'm just saying,
if you have a strike rule,
it's not you can't say that it's a strike rule. Yeah, okay, fine. But like, if you offend me the first time and I say cool, but I'm the person that says, okay, now it's the second time you've done an action that is offensive to me, and I say I'm done at that point, it's because you've done it before. Whether I forgave the action by letting you back in my life,
right?
That's where that part is. But if it keeps going and you do the same thing again, it's not that I didn't forgive you the first time. It's I forgave you the first time and you chose to do it again. So now I don't have to deal with you. That's what that is. It doesn't mean you didn't forgive them for their first action. It means this time I'm not dealing with it.
I get no. I get, okay, if you're right, if I forgave you and now you have my undivided, I'm vulnerable to you. Now if you do it to me again, I can't, I'm done. I get that. Now that's fair. But I'm saying, are you still the same vulnerable person after they violated the first time? Would you go, cause like when a man cheat, and you do have this effect, when we cheat on women, it loses that, it's a oomph that leaves. It's a purity that leaves. It's a dreamy world that women be in, that they have the right man, they believe, they in this like la la land, which is a good place to be in. But it brings you down. When you forgive, are you back on that high?
I mean,
hell no.
Probably not. I mean, in all honesty, no.
I'm gonna tell you this.
But it's because you also bring
over time, it can get back there.
This might sound crazy. The only way you know you truly forgave somebody, if you don't think about what they did to you. If you gotta ask yourself, damn, why would he?
If you gotta coach yourself to say, okay, I forget this person, I can't do.
Or
this.
like, damn, why my pops ain't come see me when I was locked up, but I still love him though. Like, that's fucked up. He ain't come see me. I ain't forgave him. And if you really gotta question yourself about what they did to you, you ain't forgive them.
And that's what and that's why I had this, because it's in everybody. We struggle with this. I promise you, I have flashbacks from when I was a kid, and I'll be like, yo, I let that motherfucker get away with that.
You ain't forgave him.
Like as a child, I'm like, damn. Don't you ever want to go back and replay some shit?
But you can't can do it erase differently? Your memories. Like that memory is still there, whether you forgave them or not. Just like, it's still a memory.
But no, I'm talking about
feeling is gonna hit you again.
But I'm talking,
you ever have a moment where you go back and you want to correct it? You know what I'm saying? Because like they got one over on you, or they said something too slick, and you walked away cool, but that shit just ate it.
What the fuck, this nigga? Yeah.
But you walked away like it's cool, but you replayed that shit over and over.
Yeah, but you probably weren't in the point of forgiving them at that point. I mean, if you were forgave them, then okay, you've worked on trying to fix it, right? But if you decided, all right, I'm gonna let this slide, and then you decide you didn't let it slide, I didn't say I forgave you. I thought I was gonna let some shit slide, now I'm not.
Have you ever get over here, girl? Have you ever?
My kid, you got mad.
Yeah. You act like we did some shit to you.
Amidst the confusion and manipulation.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah, like somebody did it to you. We're trying to learn.
Yes, because that's exactly what's going on.
See, this is the thing. We gonna always bump head because men or women are totally different. If we thought the same, we was the same, it wouldn't be no man or woman.
Right.
So what you think? What did he say? Like, I can't think like you, and you can't think like me.
I think that's where a lot of problems come.
That's why a lot of problems come in. That's why my understanding, like I said this the last time, in a relationship, like a girl always assumes you're supposed to know she like flowers or she knows she like this. Like if I'm your man, if you tell me you like flowers, why make me guess what the shit you like instead of you just telling me? And if you tell me what you want and I don't do it, that means I don't give a fuck. But I don't need to guess about what you like, what color you like flowers or this and this and that. So I don't think like you, so I never know what you like. Men are simple. Cook, house clean.
Then they try to say you gotta pay attention to me.
This is the thing though.
Pay attention. Why I
gotta do all that? But that's not everybody. That's who you
No, a lot of women like, why pay attention? Life already hard. Bills due, gotta go to work in the morning. Why I gotta pay attention? You just tell me what the fuck you want.
Wait.
And we can work towards it.
This is
for real, I'm telling you.
But did you just say I'm not supposed to pay attention?
Yes, I'm gonna pay attention, but why I gotta guess to what you like instead of you telling me.
That just depends on who
you had a baby, right? When your baby keep crying in the middle of the night, and she hungry, but she can't tell you she hungry, that shit frustrate the shit out you, right? Don't it? When your baby got an ear and she can't tell you, Mom, my ear hurt. Then you wish a million times she said, baby, my ear hurt. Then you'll know what to fix. That's just like with a relationship and a woman. If the woman tell me what she want and what she need, I can be able to give her.
Your baby situation don't really work because eventually you're gonna figure out what the baby
Instead of me holding
wants.
Trinity like, what's wrong, baby? What's wrong? Is it your ear? Is it just? Now I'm getting frustrated. Now I'm getting tired.
And you know what's crazy? Because women like to say they want a man that know how to communicate, but women are the most non-verbal. They are the most non-verbal people in a relationship. They'll walk around with attitude. You don't know what the fuck is going on. But they want a man that's willing to communicate, but they don't communicate. Mostly in a relationship.
She mad at you? What you mad for? You don't never give me flowers. You ain't tell me you know. You ain't tell me you like them.
That's immature women.
Exactly.
So y'all never walk around pissed off.
Come on.
Don't do that.
No. That's what I just said. No. When I was immature, I did that shit. But as a grown person, like, no, I literally try to be like, okay, like, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? I know we mad. We gonna take our space for a couple hours, but we need to come back and talk about it. So, you know what was going on.
That's a start.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when I was immature, of course, I didn't tell him. But as I was married for so many years, I realized that men are just slow a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You have to.
That's what I realized.
Listen, honey, when you put the seat up.
First of all, like y'all just said, that ain't all men. That's what y'all just said. It's not all men. So don't put us in the category.
You have to do step-by-step stuff. Like even sending them a grocery list, a picture. The aisle is listed.
See this.
But I'm like that with everything. I need to see it.
You learn that.
I'm a visual person.
So if we all know that we have these mishaps, why ain't forgiveness something we really should be like trying to?
But you do. We do. When it's know what the problem is? The problem is you look at someone and you don't look at them as an individual. You look at a person as, I would never do this to you.
Right.
So you doing it to me is why. Exactly. I know it's bad, but that's why it's so hard. Is because if I'm a person that goes, I'm never going to cheat on you.
Right.
And you cheat on me, I know I would never do that to you.
So is that wrong? Should you be doing that?
I mean, you shouldn't, but that's all in the choosing process as well. That's all in picking your mate. That's all in trying to figure out all that stuff. I'm a person that I really don't do shit to people. Mm-hmm. So I get extremely offended when people do things to me.
Why?
Like,
that's just who they are.
But I mean,
she just like DJ.
But again,
and I tell these all the time, like she put her own perspective, like what she wouldn't do. Mm-hmm. She don't think or assume nobody else.
People gonna be people.
Expecting yourself from
DJ. Like I tell DJ,
exactly.
I tell him this all the time. He think because he wouldn't do it, the next motherfucker wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
People gonna be people.
Well, I mean, you get frustrated.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't do that, but you're still human, and that's the way you think.
So I think like I throw a motherfucker on the bus before they even do it because I know they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
He think negative.
I already know gonna do it, and I be done. I know he gonna do it.
But that's fucked up too. Looking
that's definitely not forgiveness.
Because I'd rather know you.
That's why this conversation.
But I'd rather.
So you scared to be hurt.
I'd
rather
you want to
set yourself up
and put you in that category.
Expect negative shit out.
But you don't really know until they actually. Till you have.
So that's the.
So what you say? Self-sabotaging.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm Just think about how fucking I'm giving you my all, and I just know you're gonna do this to me. You do it. I'm dead.
But what if they don't?
Oh my god.
If you don't, that's a plus.
But now you done already fucked them over because you thought that they were.
No, I said
that's gonna come out. That security gonna come out.
Be quiet. I said, imagine if I gave you my all, and you did exactly what I thought you would never do. I'm crushed. I can't breathe, sleep, stomach burning, all types of shit. Can't go none of that. But if I put you in that category, man, she gonna fuck around like any other motherfucker.
Right.
So when you do it, if you do it, I won't be surprised. If you don't do it, that's a bonus.
But you already said you throwing them under the bus.
Don't do it. I mean,
that's fucked up.
I said it won't. I'm just telling you how.
How do you create love thinking the worst of somebody? How do you create love in a real relationship thinking the worst of somebody?
And let me say this.
You can't because your thoughts will take over whenever that person.
So you see the worst in somebody.
Whenever that person do something that ain't normal.
No, it's like this right here. And I learned
this.
I learned this from a guy. He told me this. I was thinking like that. I really was. But now, my motto now, I'm going to love you enough to let you go. That means I'm going to give you everything I got. If you fuck me, it's fuck you. It ain't no forgiveness. It ain't no, I ain't taking you back. I'm going to give you everything I got. And if you fuck me, it's fuck you. So I'm going to love you enough to let you go.
Niggas just be scared of that heartbreak. They can't take it.
That's
some
what you
people. Some people can't bounce back.
That's how I used to be.
That's what I was like.
Some people
that's
can't
how I
bounce
used
back.
to be for real. Like I really used to be
He
like
said
that. But
used to be
now,
like
Okay.
I'm saying now my new motto, I learned this from a guy, church going guy. He told me, like he said, I said, how you do it? He just said, I love enough to let her go. I'm going to be the man I'm supposed to be. And if she do anything under the ordinary, cheat on me, do anything that I want, I'm going to let her go. So I'm going to love her more than anything in the world. But if she fuck me, it's fuck her.
But you can't have love without being vulnerable to something.
Right. Niggas be scared to be
It
vulnerable.
ain't real love.
Guys are scared to be vulnerable. That's what it
guys
is.
are more vulnerable than women.
No, they scared to be more vulnerable.
That's a lie from
They scared to be
Guys
vulnerable.
to be. Let DJ get sick right now. That motherfucker better walk up them stairs. Let her get sick. She gonna change. Put all the kids on the bus. Get everybody dressed. DJ
Because
sitting
they
there
ain't
dead.
vulnerable.
They're just stronger than us.
We know vulnerable.
It's obvious.
We ain't
big ass
vulnerable.
baby.
This is vulnerable because me. This is
Yeah,
me.
bitch,
Because
Yeah, weak as a
I
bitch.
did this before. I self-sabotaged a relationship because I didn't know whether the girl liked me more than
Right.
I liked her. Because I was liking her, but
Yeah.
I didn't know where the fuck she stood. So I sabotaged.
You was insecure.
shit. There you go.
You was
I-
insecure.
because it's a scary thing to be vulnerable with somebody because they can break you.
Mine,
Yeah,
mine was
crush
too-
your shit.
My thing was I felt like everything was too good to be true. Ain't no way this girl's in it. They come from the shit you doing within you. I know the shit.
Yep, there you
I
go.
believe in the
Because
universe.
you
right?
just when you
I
know your
believe
shit
in
ain't good.
the shit I'm doing. The
Yeah.
shit I'm doing.
Right.
It ain't no way in God's green if God sitting there and bless me this woman to be faithful. Do anything I
You don't
ask her to do.
deserve
It ain't no way. I don't deserve it. Like, I know what I'm doing. I just fucked something yesterday. I'm just speaking hypothetically speaking for real. It's like, so I self-sabotage the shit just off of the shit you doing. So a lot of the
So
Karma.
Maybe that's just karma. That's how
It ain't-
God
it ain't
dealing with
such
you.
thing as
Maybe
karma.
that's how God
Do
dealing
you
with
know
you.
how fucked up he's saying right now?
I'm just telling you how
Fuck
it
that.
is.
He need
The
therapy.
reason I
That nigga
think
need
the worst
therapy.
of people because you
It's
might be
because
just like
I
me.
am
You might be just like me.
That's exactly what I just heard.
Think about it. Nigga. I'm telling her I love her just as much as she tell me, and I know what I just did. So what make
So
her
what do
think?
you
What make her
expect? Like,
not want to do the same shit to me?
Because
I'm doing
again-
Because everybody is a shitty person.
I know that. I'm telling you, nigga. This the shit I
So
went.
you saying you a shitty person on
I be
to the
But
world.
see, when I said it earlier, I was bad.
you
I
mean?
was the bad person when I said it earlier. And he won't shit.
No. No, you
Tell my
said
brother
it
he
if
ain't
he
shit.
did something.
No, I'm saying.
You just said it.
No, I'm saying.
He said he used
I
to be.
used to not be-
He's reformed.
You said used to be immature.
Yes.
I used to be not shit. I grown. I know. I used to
grown.
be insecure. I used to be manipulative. I used to be all this. I may be still
But
in
you're
a
not
sense.
that way anymore.
I'm not that way anymore. That's 10. I'm still human. I still got mistakes. I might get insecure at times. I might be manipulative at times. I might sabotage at times, but I ask for forgiveness.
Right.
I'm not gonna say I'm fully here. You might be immature at times. Your nigga might say something to you.
That was immature storming out just now.
Yeah, that was
No,
immature.
actually, it was actually very mature.
Like right now,
No,
your
it
nigga-
was very
No, it wasn't.
like right now, is this immature?
Yeah.
Like something really wrong.
This is you. You
really
up here
hold on.
debate. You up here
This I
debating,
know
so you
right
run
Hold
away
on,
from
listen,
debate.
like right now, if someone's wrong with you for real, like something, and your man said, "What's wrong?" You like, "Nah, ain't nothing wrong with me." That's immature. Just tell the nigga what's wrong.
No, it's not.
How did that
See,
immature? You
what-
lying for one.
First
There's
of
something
all,
wrong with you.
so if I would have sat here and got overly irritated because that whole manipulation shit and that whole forgiveness bullshit
You grown though.
is
It's a conversation.
is
Yeah.
yeah, it's a conversation, but you don't know what other people go through. That's why I'm saying people set their own boundaries for themselves. Okay, so if I would have just sat here and got
How do you take
In a-
a
You gotta take your
different type of-
personal
How you
out of
gonna-
this. This is
yeah.
just a conversation.
y'all not
what-
listening.
You don't know what triggers
Y'all
a
not
person.
listening.
Oh,
That's
And that's
really
exactly
personal.
what the fuck I was
That's-
talking
you
You
about.
don't know what triggers a
Cause
person.
see, now I'm getting fucking mad because y'all doing that shit again. Now I'm being fucking immature.
You are.
Yeah.
That's the immature.
No, I wasn't being
You
immature. I
taking it
set a
pers-
boundary for myself so that I don't get turned the fuck up.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't want to be immature on the fucking camera. That's why I got the fuck up and walked out of the conversation.
But
Because y'all are being very manipulative and y'all not even seeing it.
We not
and
talking
it's
about
pissing me the
you.
fuck
You-
off because I was in a marriage
But you
where I was
taking it personally.
manipulated
You act like we
and
being manipulative.
brain fucked for 10 years.
I'm not
and
trying to
it's
manipulate
irritating.
you for shit. I don't
Y'all
want shit
are
from you.
though.
So I'm not
Y'all are
manipulating
being
you.
manipulative
it's-
by
you
saying the shit that y'all are saying.
You trying to make us pay for somebody who
Oh,
offended
my
you.
fucking
That ain't our fucking
God.
problem.
I'm not trying to make y'all pay for shit.
So why you mad then?
Because y'all don't realize y'all own fucking bullshit right now.
What
You calling me bullshit.
It ain't mine.
It is y'all.
Just because you are don't make it true.
Yes,
you acting like I'm
y'all.
asking you to forgive me. I don't owe you shit. I'm not asking you to forgive me.
Right.
It is. So you
yeah, you taking it that way.
No, I'm not.
It is.
That's not how I'm taking it. If I
can
have
I
a
go to the
personal
bathroom?
experience, that's like somebody getting raped, okay? And you want to sit there and make them watch somebody else getting raped. Isn't that traumatic for her? Would you do some shit like that?
How the fuck you get that out of there? How you get that out of there? We're talking about forgiveness.
What the fuck I just said?
We're talking about
I was in a traumatic experience with manipulation. So when I felt the
but that don't give you the right to lash out on people.
I'm not lashing out. I'm lashing out now because y'all wanted me to fucking sit here. When I got up, y'all said I was being immature. What the fuck y'all did? Y'all not
You don't say that when you came back, sweetie.
I don't care, but y'all just said that action was immature. And it's not immature. It's actually mature because I don't want to be sitting here fucking yelling.
You literally just said somebody that went through the experience. That means you bringing your personal shit to the table and we're not even talking about you.
The stupidity, bro.
We're not talking about
We're not talking about you.
I'm saying in general. In general, y'all
That's
just said
personal.
Y'all are making it. Y'all made the situation by me when you said that I was immature for getting up.
We
right?
just said that when you got back, but you walked out before we said you was immature.
Right?
So you can miss me with that bullshit.
What are you talking? Y'all not
you
even
walked
making
out
sense.
before we said you.
Y'all not even making sense. So argument over.
Is I'm lying?
Yes, y'all sound dumb as fuck.
She said she walked up because we called her immature. No one called her immature till she walked out and came back.
Exactly.
That's a lie.
And I'm
for
saying
one.
that
She
I'm
walked
not
out.
immature.
The truth be told, she walked out because she got on her feelings and she took it personal.
And we
stand
don't
on
even
Again,
know.
I was know what triggers.
But that's
a
the
person.
thing.
That's
She
what
know
I'm
we
saying.
don't know.
So that means
Yes, y'all do know because I've said it several times.
I don't know what you went through in
Y'all
your
don't know
life,
what a
sweetheart.
trigger is.
You don't know what trigger me.
Exactly. That's why I got the fuck up because y'all don't know what triggers me.
So
So
maybe
I
you took
took
it
it upon
personal.
myself to remove myself. How is that immature? That's
We didn't
actually
say
very.
immature. We said you took it personal.
So with that,
Am I crazy or did I get
You
it?
said immature.
So with that, right?
When she came back.
So
Oh,
with
you
that,
gotta get on the mic.
She took it
no.
personal.
So with that, so there's like certain conversations she can't have because you never know what his topic's gonna be. Then.
So it don't need to even
I
talk to
mean,
her.
but
No,
that's
It's-
No,
I
I get exactly what she said. I get the triggers of what you said.
Yeah.
Manipulate. Somebody can
It does not
manipulate
matter.
somebody.
You know,
I get the
I get
triggers
that.
too, but my thing is
But
she
it's
take
like
it personal. It
with
ain't
this,
about
you
her.
never know what conversation you're gonna have. So
yeah,
it's
you're
like,
not gonna, no, your feelings ain't gonna dictate
yeah,
my
your
conversation,
feelings. Yeah,
period.
you can't do that.
If you
Nobody
hurt
tried to
behind
it's
take
a
the
space.
conversation.
Just say,
That's
I
why
can't
I
do
took
this
my own
episode.
space
You
and
did.
went the fuck off. The fuck?
But it ain't gonna change the topic.
I don't give a fuck.
It
It
don't
ain't got
change
nothing to
the
do
topic.
about changing the topic. I'm changing me and I'm removing myself from the topic. So how am I immature?
But you're back in the
And
topic.
I'm not trying to dictate shit
But you're back in the topic.
because y'all brought me there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you say
So what the fuck?
Because you
The
act as
truth-
if you can do it.
The
You act
truth,
like you can do
the
it.
truth of the matter is, she took it personal. She left. She came back. You mentioned what she did was immature. Ain't nobody call you immature before you left. What
I
you
didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I'm
you,
defending
you said the
myself
reason
for-
you left
No,
because
I
y'all called me
didn't.
immature. It's on camera.
No,
You
I
can
didn't.
wind the
Are
bitch
you-
back.
Is it drugs? Because I did not say that.
I don't do drugs. I
What
don't get high
said
at
was,
all, sweetie.
what I said was, I'm not immature. Y'all told me that I am immature for walking out.
We said
right?
that was immature.
You said that was the reason why you walked out.
Same
because we
difference.
called
No,
you
I
immature.
did not say
She
that.
did.
I did
I
not
swear
say
to God she
that.
did, man.
No, I
I
did
don't
not.
hear
And
it.
you're
I
lying
didn't
on
hear it.
God.
Yeah,
Roll
I
that
didn't
fucking
hear it.
camera
She did
back
say
because
that.
you lying
I
on
didn't hear
fucking
that.
God.
She said,
She did say
No, no,
that.
no.
I said, what I
She
said was,
Nigga.
I got the fuck up because it was manipulation in this
That what she
motherfucker,
said.
and I
She
didn't
said
want to
y'all
hear
called
it.
me immature.
and first of
And
all,
I had a trigger, so that's why I left because I know me. Y'all don't know what the fuck I've been through, so I don't expect that.
And we
That's
said
why I
you
said,
took
you
it
know what? Y'all
personal.
can continue to have the conversation. However, I don't have to have it. The fuck? How
No,
is that immature?
but you can't say you can't throw up.
Ain't shit
We-
funny.
It is funny.
It's
The fuck
not
you
funny.
talking
You're
to?
funny. You're a clown ass nigga for thinking the shit funny.
And you a clown bitch.
I don't give a
you
fuck.
talking to?
Handle me when we get the
Yo.
fuck outside then, since I'm a
What are
clown
you
ass
I'm gonna
talking
fight
bitch.
a bitch.
Yo.
Fuck, I'm gonna fight you for. You
Yo,
can't beat
stop.
me. You a no nigga you call.
Exactly.
You a no nigga you call.
How much you want to bet?
Hey, we ain't about
No
to play
nigga you
that.
How
call.
much you want to bet?
Fuck
We
you
just
talking
serious.
about.
How much you want to
Yeah,
bet?
Y'all
shit, her
serious
feeling,
right
bitch.
now?
I ain't hurt you. I ain't fuck with you.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
Oh
fight dare you.
no.
I wouldn't
that's
even
y'all
fuck
mama
with
too.
you.
I'm gonna be quiet.
I wouldn't even fuck with you.
Yo, just
Y'all
Get the
Yeah.
fuck on. Yeah, I ain't saying that to her.
Hey,
I ain't even talking to her.
No, you good. I got you.
I ain't even talking to her. She getting in her feelings. I just said she got her feelings.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
No, I didn't.
You get your feeling hurt, bitch. Your heart broke.
Bitch,
We
you
all
a
got our heart
bitch.
broke.
You a
We
bitch.
all got our heart
You a
broke.
bitch.
We all got our heart broke. Deal with it.
I don't care. He calling me a bitch first.
You call me a clown, that nigga, bitch.
Yeah,
Fuck
because
me.
you're a clown. Because you're a clown for saying
You gotta
the
go,
shit
you
you're
gotta-
saying.
How? You started with me. You took
No,
your
I did
feelings.
not.
Honey, I got kids in here. You gotta
Okay, well, leave me alone.
Bye.
Bye.
Y'all serious?
Yeah, she took it further. Her heart broke. The nigga fucked over her.
Yo.
You take it out with the nigga. I ain't do it, baby. I ain't fucking. I wouldn't.
Stop.
And you know damn well she took that shit personal and got out. And you know she did. And you know she took it personal. She did that. She took it personal. Ain't nobody do nothing else.
Yeah, but like you could
She
tell.
got disrespectful. She
But
calling out her names. I didn't say nothing.
There, but I'm more so looking at like the trigger part.
That's what she took
She
it
was
personal. She
triggered.
can't take it personal.
But you can't tell a person not to take it personal.
To get up and walk out and get mad at everybody else.
I mean, but I
It's a
get that. But at the
conversation.
same time, like she was triggered.
She took
Like
it
she
personal.
literally went into
Yeah, she was mad.
like, you know what I mean? Like she was clearly triggered.
That's what I point. Like she took it personal.
She did.
This
But why you keep going?
This concludes another episode.
You
of
done.
Big Mouth Podcast.
Throw that shit away.
We gotta throw this bitch in it. I don't know. I
Right,
might
keep
use
this
this.
going.
No,
Bitch gonna think
this
I'm
shit going
disrespectful.
viral.
They gonna think I'm disrespectful.
It's the
But
bird. It might be the Birdman shit, but it lasted a minute.
Yeah, like Breakfast Club.
It's gonna go viral, but yeah, you gonna get it back.
I don't
You
give a
call
fuck.
it bitch.
All right,
you get it
look, y'all. What y'all want to do? Continue with.
I can tell you, I don't give a damn. Keep it. Keep the bitch in there. Make it go viral. The shit got real.
All right, you want to keep it? You want to go back?
No, because she started calling. I ain't calling her
Yeah.
name.
Yo, I don't know.
That was some
she
extra
She
shit.
was dealing with some shit. before she
Yeah,
got it.
and I know that.
But she can't do that because if you can't call somebody manipulating.
You
and then
can't.
Somebody say
You can't
mature,
have a conversation
take
about different stuff if you that sensitive to stuff.
She ain't that sensitive. You know she ain't.
I think
She going through that shit before
that's
she
really
came here.
something's happening.
Like it's on.
And I think that's really what it is it triggered a lot of other stuff.
We're going to take a quick break on Me and My Big Mouth Podcast. Welcome back to another episode of Me and My Big Mouth Podcast. I am him, he, the host. We talked about forgiveness. And it's more important than ever that one of my favorite co-hosts is gone. But I still love you and hope you forgive us. How about that? You start off like that. You say, hope you forgive us. And then hopefully, you know, you can forgive, we can forgive, and we can move on. Back to forgiveness, though.
I don't forgive.
No.
Yo.
Pull your mic to the top.
No play.
All right. Have y'all ever hated anybody? Have you ever
I don't
hated
think I ever
anybody?
hated nobody in my life.
my
I ain't
heart-
never hated
As
nobody.
as like a younger person, yes.
I never hated nobody.
As
I
a
ain't
never
younger
hated nobody
person,
I never hated nobody.
oh, I used
And
to
I got
be a
reasons.
vengeful motherfucker.
The other day, I got reasons for hating people.
I was.
Wait,
I was
hold on, go ahead.
Just
mean.
ain't forgiving with her. Damn.
Go ahead.
No, like as my younger self, I was not. Like
like
you
me,
offended me, and I was gonna make sure that you paid for it until
Oh,
I felt
I'm a
better
revengeful
about
person now. I like to get you
Yeah.
back now.
it. See,
See, I'm not a revenger, but I'm a one in the hole. I let you do something.
Nigga, the same shit.
No, I let you do something, and I'm gonna do me. But when you come to me with what you did, I'm gonna say, look, you just did the same shit with such and such and such. That ain't revenge. That's just like a
What is it
I'm
called?
just bringing it up,
like an ace in the hole. That's it. Just
Keep you.
Revenge.
just
Bitch.
remembering it.
yeah.
Have you ever I don't know if I ever been revengeful.
Man, did you what?
Revengeful? You got to get me when I was a child. I'm talking about as a
Oh,
grown
okay.
man. Have you ever been like revengeful? Like you did something
I was in
intentionally?
college. I
Hold up, what
you
we
do-
ain't missing these stories, nigga. What is that?
I used to, cause I don't do people wrong. Like that's just not. It's not something for me to intentionally do something to harm someone.
Right.
So when you do that to me, I get extremely offended.
Mm-hmm.
So this person, who we will not speak of, made me so angry that, again, you don't know what
What you
triggers
did?
a person.
What you do?
I bust every
Oh
window,
no.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
every headlight,
No, sir.
scratched up the entire
crazy.
car,
Damn, I was gonna get your name after this.
and poured sugar in the tank. This is the only time I've ever done that. And I told him that it was between him coming downstairs and getting beat with this bat or his car. He chose his car. So that's what happened. I gave him a choice. But yes,
Damn.
I used to be extremely angry because I didn't mess with people like that.
Now let's reverse it just a little bit, right? because human beings are not God.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't then seek forgiveness for human beings. You can ask for it, but don't seek it because they're not God. Once you gave it, you apologize, and you first you apologize to God, then you apologize to that person. After that, don't let that person hold you hostage with their forgiveness. Even if you offend them, even if you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not God. Go on with your life. Because I seen people where somebody fucked over some money, right? And the person couldn't give back the money at the time, you know what I'm saying, the whole amount of money. But the person here wouldn't even allow the person to make payments. They'll rather have that over the person and just punish them with, you did this to me. You did that to me. You did that to me. Years go by.
That's just
I could have paid it off. Huh?
That person is just vengeful. They just want something to be mad at that point. You just want something to be mad at.
Yeah.
Because if somebody giving you options and you still going to get your money back, whether you get it back right away or later, you still going to get your money back. So at that point, you just vengeful as hell.
But yeah, like really, like you would, and what's crazy is we tend to do that with the people that are closest to us. Like the people that you give most of your chances, like friendships turn real sour. You know how they say, watch your friends, keep your enemies close. What? Because the friend, when y'all cross, y'all become real enemies.
They know
because your expectation.
They know where the body is buried.
They know all your shit.
That was my point. There's an expectation.
You gotta scare them into not doing stupid shit.
Just like her expectation, your expectation is like over the top. Cause y'all really got faith in people. Y'all believe. Y'all give people chances. You give motherfucker benefit of the doubt.
I do.
Yeah.
Deep. How many times I tell you that?
I do.
Oh, yeah.
I throw a bitch in the butt soon they speak to me.
Yeah, watch that motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
All that.
He ain't right. Tell you that now.
She said I saw that.
Yeah, I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I won't disrespect with her till she came out my mouth disrespectful. Like you start calling names, you said the mom. I ain't never calling her name or nothing. But she was just being in her feelings.
How about
like
this?
that shit don't even bother me. Like, see, I'm that type of person. I think like I ain't never been mad at nobody like that. No, hell, hold on. I'd have been mad before.
I was gonna say you ain't been mad.
I'd have been mad.
Like we don't know him. We know you, nigga.
No, I'd have been mad. I'm saying like to like say I
times.
hate somebody like
I ain't never hated nobody.
ongoing shit.
I never
as a
hated
kid,
nobody.
I used to, but
I hated somebody for a second.
I'd never hated nobody.
That's crazy because I can't see. But damn, like for instance, can somebody do something to make you hate them?
Yeah.
Like
Do something to my kids.
somebody kill your child.
Yeah,
I'm
hell
gonna
yeah.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, you gonna hate them forever?
Ever.
Yeah.
So this is why I say like you know how when I was saying like people look at other people as like stupid for forgiving.
yeah,
Like you will see mothers and fathers.
They'll forgive people
They'll
that kill
go
their
to
kids.
they'll go to the damn jailhouse
and see the other people that
and
kill their
talk
kids.
to
Yeah.
the killer.
That's real forgiveness.
That's
Hell,
real
think about
forgiveness.
it.
Yeah.
but they
Think
have
about
to
it.
for themselves.
You got certain people.
Yeah, that's what they
So, hold
say.
on,
Because
say that again?
you have to for yourself because
That's-
at that point you know you're holding hate. If you get to a point where you have to forgive someone, you have to. It's because you are holding.
It's
hate
hurting
in
you.
your
It's
heart.
damaging
And
you.
It's damaging
Yeah.
you. It's not affecting them.
You-
Yeah, they sit in jail, but
Yeah.
they could
You want
be
them
in there
dead,
living
too.
their best life.
If people can hate God, you know, like people lose loved ones and start hating and blaming God.
Right.
Like I'm for example, like seeing a mama go through this stuff you went through, like the person she would do anything for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
A weak person, the average person, that hate God. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? So if they hate God for taking the person,
They'll
but you know
hate
damn well
you.
I hate you for. So that's easy to hate you. It's just that's the way it is.
But how? Damn, this is really touchy because is it a time frame on when you gotta let it go? Because you can see why they hate the person. But won't that shit destroy you on the inside?
That's what I'm saying. Whenever
that's why them
whenever
people
the
don't see
hate,
them folks.
whenever
They
the
just killing
hate,
them
whenever
on
the
the
hate
inside.
you got for somebody else start dealing with your piece.
When it
it's time
start
to let
fucking
it
up
go.
your day.
Yeah.
That's when
Like,
it's like
I'm telling you the truth. Like the hate you can have for somebody else can cause you to argue with your old lady, and how you can have attitude with your kids.
yeah,
To the have you calling out of work, to the have you
they fucking with you.
not even want to go to the gym, to have you not want to do nothing but just hate. And when that shit get like that, it's time to just forgive and let that shit go. That shit will drive you crazy.
How about this? Can you this this is wild because people this ain't even something that when we brought this up last time, but this is something that ain't even like how people say forgiving somebody for their past, but even when you wasn't there in their past. Meaning like you was a hoe.
I'm supposed to forgive you for it.
But I'm gonna forgive you.
And I ain't gonna say that's forgiveness.
Is like that even in that shouldn't even be your place, right?
That's something to tell you. Like, no offense, sweet. I know you know. If you was a hoe, man, you started dating, and you was a hoe before I met you, and I knew that. If I weren't able to handle that and be with you, knowing your past, I shouldn't fuck with you.
Absolutely,
I agree.
Leave you alone. Like, and I use that for my previous relationship. Like, if this girl was taking pictures, modeling half naked, when I met her and I'm loving and I like and I get her inbox and get her number and we start dating, I shouldn't expect it to change because we dating. If I couldn't accept the shit that she was and that she liked to do, leave her the fuck alone.
It's like them dudes to be dating strippers and all of a sudden they
think
they ain't supposed to strip.
Yeah, it's like when you stop a person from doing what they like to do, your relationship become miserable.
You trying to change people.
But let me, this is what I want to know. Like if you're in a new relationship, but you that's why I said don't date them, but you still date somebody. You're dating your girl still hate her baby daddy. How could your relationship thrive?
The reason because I'm gonna tell you why you
hold on, I'm in a situation.
No,
it's like,
but I'm gonna tell you why.
Let him go.
Why this situation? He in this situation because the reason for that woman to still hate him, that means she still love him.
There you go. It's just in reverse.
Because I don't.
It's just in reverse.
The reason you go through the shit you go through because she still love you. You would never.
You just don't see
anybody that don't give a fuck.
I see it.
Can't nobody.
This is This is when somebody don't give a fuck about you. When they wish the best for you.
Yeah.
When
they say, hey, I hope everything.
It ain't no person in this world that I don't give a fuck about can get under my skin.
Right.
Like to the point that I won't mad at her. I would just disrespect her because she disrespect me.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, I don't know. When it comes to like relationships, I can't say that you don't like you got hate for somebody because you still love them. It could be that you mad that they happy you not. Like it could be just a miserable person.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many other ways. It doesn't mean, oh, I love them because I got all this hate. It's probably you just a miserable person. If you see somebody doing better and you don't like it, then maybe that's why you're mad.
So what about if you hate them only because you love them so much and they did you a certain type of way? Like I gave this nigga my fucking all. I gave this girl my all. I did everything and she gonna really do me and I hate her for that.
But that doesn't mean that you love them still.
Wow. What do you mean?
I mean, it could be
so
like you're literally
you love them.
looking at.
Yo, you still heartbroke off. You ain't forgave. You hurt.
So I mean, you're hurt, but that don't mean you still in love.
Shit.
You don't think it's love?
That's love.
Why could anybody that
Some
you say you're done
like
with? What is the definition of done?
Like, but some people are ego driven. Like,
it's ego.
They can't believe they did this to me. They did this to me. Not yeah. I'm so hurt from the situation. Some people are very just.
So people hate their you off ego.
Some people do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying it can't be the other way. I'm just saying it's not always that way. Because you got some people that are just so obsessed with themselves. That's why they're mad. They did this to me. Oh, do you see what I am? Do you know what I bring to the table? Do you know what? It's me. You can't do that because it's me.
Yeah. And that's why then they look at the woman and say, and you did it with her.
There you go. See?
It ain't even about, and you did that with her.
And don't even know you make yourself look bad talking about somebody that ain't thinking about you. Like they'll disrespect people that ain't even thinking about them. Like that's when you trying to build your confidence up. There's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this, and I'm just gonna say this out there to y'all on the spectrum of forgiveness. This ain't even a relationship. It's something like I just want to ask y'all because, and let me go. I've never been offended by the N-word, regardless of who say it.
Me either.
I know as a black man,
it's about how
I shouldn't
you say
say this. out loud.
That's about how you say it.
But I can't put hate in my heart.
No.
For something that ain't there. And I know it's somebody out there. And plus, I'm not going to give nobody that type of power over me to where they can say one word.
It depends on
and
how
disturb my whole day. So I know it don't sound right, but I can't fake it. I can't be convicted behind it. It depends on how it don't hit to me.
You know when it like what's up, my
and I agree with DJ. I'm gonna tell you
nigger,
why.
and that's different.
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
It still don't bother me.
I'm gonna tell you why. The reason is.
No, you can't tell me.
What's the difference than a white dude calling you "shut the fuck up, nigga" or a black nigga telling you "bitch ass nigga"?
The bitch ass get me.
Or it's the same shit. I don't get it. The nigga shit don't really bother me. It's the
bitch ass nigga. We gonna have to go there.
The boy?
Yeah, when niggas say boy, that boy.
No, when somebody call me if you call me a bitch, you gonna have to see me. Or pussy or suck my dick. That type shit right there.
Dick type shit. That shit right there. We gonna have to fight.
Man, shit.
Seriously though, I've never ever had that conviction to be mad. No, I've never, even when I see people, I used to even try to pretend like, hey bro, you can't say that. You know how when you meet a white guy that actually he feel the culture, he feel like he black.
I never felt like that though.
And I was like, it never hit me.
This would give. I feel like
we can't be calling each other that shit and rapping in the song.
This was just happened to me,
and then you want to get mad about some shit.
Wow.
Like that.
This was just happened to me, DJ. Like
she saying wild shit.
No, I say it depends on how you say it. Like
you don't like that nigga shit, do you?
No.
But that's fair. Right. I'm not saying. But it's
so are you mad? Are you mad at the music that you when they say nigga?
Because they black.
It's the difference.
Nigga is ignorance. The definition.
It is. It's an ignorant
So it's like
person.
I just seen a white dude. I was at work and the black dude was like, "Them my white niggas right there." I felt uncomfortable in the motherfucker for some reason. Cause I'm like, I'm like, look at the white boys how they feel about this shit. But it's like, I don't know. The shit just don't bother me.
What about you?
I think it's the context.
No, what I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying but if it ain't in you,
prejudice. Black people can't be racist.
Be prejudiced.
They can be prejudiced.
Be prejudiced.
Oh, black people predators here. We predators here. Black people predators here.
You ever have people? You ever have people like in line? Cause this how I know it happens to white people all the time. Cause you ever have a black person in line say, "Yeah, that fucking cracker right there," and none of that shit is in your heart. But he think just because you black,
you supposed to agree with
we supposed to ride on whatever situation.
That's bullshit.
These dumbass white people, you know how they be. I'm like,
that ain't nothing to me.
But let me ask you this.
No, I don't.
Let me ask you this then. Like, I'm not racist at all. But I know a million times about these fucking crackers.
Who said that?
Me.
Uh-huh.
Like, how many times you say these fucking crackers? I can't stand these motherfuckers. I can't stand them.
I haven't.
I
never said it.
Well, maybe I'm prejudiced. What the fuck you said? I didn't say it's like these fucking crackers. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about. I done said that. It ain't no different than a white man saying a nigga than me saying a cracker. It's the same.
Yeah, that's
shit.
fair.
But I said.
Well, I don't know if it's fair though. Because there's a lot behind the word nigga.
There's a lot behind cracker. That's the same shit.
Nigga love.
A derogatory word is a derogatory word. Do it have it's wrong regardless. It's just like women saying bitch to each other.
I say bitch, then you mad. Like so take this shit out. Bitch.
It's the context.
But you can call a man a bitch.
No.
I don't do that.
A female can call you a bitch.
No.
I don't do that.
He said no.
I don't do that. I can tell you right now, my ex-husband, we had a very clear conversation about that. That's just something I don't do.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if you know that's what I'm saying. So if you know,
so bitches say girls say bad bitches.
So like that's what I'm saying. But if you know,
but that's a female to a female, and the context is different.
But what about me hanging outside
with a gay nigga, hey bitch.
But
that's like, hey.
What about
do y'all see how hypocritical that shit sounds? Either it's right or either it's wrong. It ain't no in between. Like we put in betweens to make us feel better, but the truth is either right
or wrong.
They got a song. I'm hanging outside my ratchet friends, but if I call her ratchet, who the fuck you ratchet? Your mama ratchet? What's the difference? You telling me you hanging with your ratchet friends. And if I call you ratchet, I'm being disrespectful.
Cause she said her friend's ratchet.
She said I'm hanging outside with my ratchet ass friend.
Yeah.
If I call
your friend
ratchet, okay. If I call her friend ratchet, what's she gonna say?
She just showed.
She disrespecting my friend. Fuck him. That's what I'm gonna say.
She wanna go to Pound Town.
You ain't say your mama ratchet. That's what I'm saying.
She wanna go straight to Pound Town. I asked you wanna go straight to Pound Town.
You disrespect. She said meet me in Pound Town. I said shit, girl.
Let's go to Pound Town, bitch.
You ain't gonna take me out to eat for it, but you just said
you said Pound Town.
And I need y'all to like let me. I need y'all to let me say this right, because I'm gonna say this because I know this is gonna piss a lot of people off. But if we're gonna deal in truth, right and wrong, the actual truth, because I'm a God-fearing man, so I'm gonna deal in the truth. Men, stop apologize for cheating. You hear me? Stop apologizing for cheating. Only apologize to the person you committed adultery against.
Like what?
That cheating don't exist when it comes to the word of God. God is not sanctioning a girlfriend and a boyfriend. That's called fornication.
Right. But you lying.
So you thinking that no, it ain't lying because he don't sanction. It's not sanctioning.
Adultery is one of the second or third worst sin in the Bible.
I get that.
Adultery is the only violation that you committed towards your wife. That cheating shit does not hold weight when you're in a fornication.
For one,
so you okay?
You gotta let me go, man.
So before you get married, you okay with your girl? You okay with your girl cheating on you?
No, it's like this. See, that's man-made. What he's saying.
I get what. I get what he's saying.
What he's saying is,
if they ain't married, you
him and her not married.
I ain't gotta keep apologizing for cheating if we ain't married. Basically,
him and her not married. So it ain't shit under God's roof. What he doing to her, what she doing to him, doesn't matter until they get married.
Okay.
When they get married, that means you.
Well, how the fuck you think that's gonna go with him?
That's
how the fuck that shit gonna go?
No. That's what I'm saying. It goes both ways.
You go both ways.
Like I said, if you're in a girlfriend and boyfriend stage, that shit is not sanctioned by God, and God does not recognize it. Okay, like people want to get God's like help me with my boyfriend. No, God, if you're committing fornication, God is not going to help you in the midst of your sin.
He gonna bless you with it. He gonna keep blessing you sinning. Yeah, God, please let you.
He gonna tell you, and the marriage is your covenant to God. Yeah. Man-made is that going to the courthouse.
Yeah,
but your covenant to God is when you are actually married. But if you ain't committing adultery, then that cheating shit don't exist.
And don't think adultery
sound good.
And don't think adultery neither.
That shit sound good as hell.
Tripping.
What you mean?
Tripping.
It sound good as hell.
So you're looking at literally. You're looking at literally the Bible, but like you're talking about two people that decide they're going to commit to each other, right? And in that decision, you've decided that you all are going to be monogamous, right? Mm-hmm. So you're saying not to apologize for cheating because it's not marriage, right?
If you're God-fearing, if you believe in God, this is for y'all.
But why wouldn't you apologize for cheating because you went against the agreement that you had with that person that you were going to be monogamous?
It does. If you're in an agreement,
it doesn't matter.
In a bad situation, you can. It's no honor amongst thieves. When you are in a fornication act, there is nothing blissful about it. So it's no matter what I agree. Even if I agree, I'm still in the wrong.
Well, either way you put it, you should still be apologizing to each other for fornicating.
Hey, so with that, right? Hold on. So with that, so like fornicating.
Fornicating.
No, so fornicating, right? So what if you have a child out of that? Ain't it a blessing? Like if you fornicate and you have a child,
they call him a bastard.
Oh my God,
that's fucked up.
It's a child out of wedlock. It's not calling him a bastard.
So everybody in here bastard.
Child out of what?
A wedlock.
So it's the term bastard.
Yeah, I know.
It's really.
I know it is, but I'm trying to make it sound better.
It's
a child out of wedlock.
Politically correct over
here.
I don't want to sit there.
Cold bastard.
But no, what I'm saying is, and I said this on the last podcast, right? And this is for all women. I don't understand why y'all don't agree with this. If you see yourself as a wife, right? Why would you accept anything less? Why would you accept girlfriend? Why would you accept fiance? If you are a wife, why would you accept anything else?
Just jump into being a wife.
Because at that point in my life, like I am now.
I'm saying now, right? You a wife? Are you a wife? Because they said, like in the Bible, say when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. Not a girlfriend, not a fiance. Yeah. So I'm saying, are you a wife? Do you see yourself as a wife? Why would you accept anything other than wife?
Because I'm still trying to see if I want that to be my husband.
Then why would you deal with anybody if you're a wife looking for a husband? why would you deal with it? Why would they get wife benefits?
Why would he get husband benefits?
Huh? No, like I'm saying that I am it's like I'm a wife, right? That means I'm holding out for a husband, not a boyfriend, not a fiance. I'm holding out for him. So if you're not willing to do this, then we don't have a thing we need to talk about. Because you see where I'm at with it. Are you there? That's why I said ain't too many men are going to wife you just to have sex with you. That's why when you put girlfriend in it, you extend the years of you getting to wife. When you put fiance in it, you extend the years of becoming wife. But if you saw yourself as wife in year 1, why would you put them any roadblocks in your goal? I'm just saying, why wouldn't women take this? This is actually beneficial to y'all.
Yeah, but like, I mean, it depends on when you are in life. Like, where are you in life? Where do you want in life?
That's maybe only if you see yourself as a wife.
But that's what I'm saying. Maybe I see myself as a wife, but I don't feel like doing it now.
What the hell is that? That's like
there's certain people that like, yes, I see myself as a wife, but right now, that's not what I'm trying to do.
This is why if you good enough to go to the NBA, you ain't going to high school unless they make you. I mean, you going to college unless they make you. If you got the ability, if like you are
jumping out of high school straight into the
pros, if you are a wife, why put roadblocks into your title before your title?
Because it's your journey. So you pick how you want to go down this road.
It ain't that. It's just the way. That's just the way the work.
No, you see. If you don't see yourself as a wife, I get it. You can see that later.
It's the way of the world. Just like if you watch Eddie Murphy, he never seen this woman, never met this woman, and she brought him. Her whole life, she was trained to be his wife. So it's like she never met him, never had sex with him. This is gonna be right. They're gonna be right. Be married.
Right.
That's just the damn time. It ain't like that no more.
Right. I know that.
Bark like a dog.
But you remember Eddie Murphy coming to America? It's like he ain't never met this woman in his life. You my wife. It's like now it's like you really got to date. It ain't no. You gotta date. You gotta get engaged.
You gotta
times have changed. It ain't like
it's because people got.
It ain't like the Bible different. Like
people got a lot. People got a lot of representatives.
Mm-hmm. Like the Bible the Bible tell you has
you're gonna be a lot of representatives first. That's all.
Because you think about these, like right now, if you and her was married, in the Bible it say, if you die, me or Punky, I supposed to marry. If I die, Punky.
That was in the Old Testament.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying.
So how do you?
So which one you gonna believe?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Spit that out real quick.
Think about this.
So which one is right?
It's in the Old Testament.
Because I would think the old one is the more one that was close to him dying.
The old one or the new one? Which one you believe?
No, the new one is you got to follow Jesus. So
why wouldn't the old one be right if that's the one that's old enough to be around with him?
Because we couldn't keep the laws of the old one. That's why Jesus came, and because sin took over the world.
And my point is that if you can't keep the law, she like what she doing. Like I'm sorry, I'm tell you felt soft, but the reason she can't. No, the reason she dating is like she can't keep the laws. So it's like this day of time is making up new laws and new journeys. Her dating.
But this is why the dating game is so fucked up, because we don't follow what was played.
That's what I did.
And this is why everybody is hating one another. We against one another. God way works, by the way. And I have to forgive all you women that are putting these nasty comments in my comment section. I forgive you, because you know not what you do.
They know exactly what they doing.
You know not what you do. I forgive you. Can I apologize to you people?
You apologize.
All right. We don't believe it.
I forgive you. For you know not what you do. See, women think bashing a woman and not praising a woman is the same thing. I give credit to good human beings, not just because you're being. See, because men don't say things like, I'm a strong, independent man and look for praise. Women say things like, I'm a strong, independent woman and look for praise, as if taking care of yourself is something to praise. So I do forgive you.
Because that's not the way
you know that what you do.
I lost his mind.
All right, go ahead. What you saying there?
I lost your mind.
What you mean? You ever said,
I take care of my own, thank you.
You know how many men say that?
I don't know men that say that.
I get messages in my inbox. I pay my own bills. I got my own car.
That's because of the standard y'all said. I want a nigga with this. I want a nigga with that. I want a nigga. Niggas ain't saying that.
No, because the niggas
but
doing
they sliding the DM saying this.
I'm But niggas say this because they be like, a girl be like, I want my nigga, you gotta have your own place, your own car, like he said, own job.
You created that.
Nigga can't do shit for me. I ain't finna take care of niggas. So my approach is, nigga, I got this. I don't need you for shit. Just like you don't need me. So what's up?
Now watch this though, because people, I asked, and Michaela, you should have been here, because there's some real shit here. She said it. Her tolerance for forgiveness is different compared to a 9-to-5 and a rich nigga.
That's crazy.
What's gonna say? What's
I mean, that's a lot of people.
What's
But why?
What's comedian said? Because it's
Because at
financial.
the end of the day, they looking at, okay, this is finances. That's really what it is. That's what it is.
Let us rock.
Okay, I'm sorry,
I'm- But I mean, that's really what it is. Some people look at it as everything I want is now at my fingertips.
Stability.
So you love stability, or you?
There you go. That's most people love
So
what
you
it
love
can
money,
do
you don't
for
love
them.
who the person is.
So they don't really love
It
the
ain't good
person.
neither.
So that's why
They
it's
don't like
more
the person,
forgiving
they
because
like
they
the
don't
money.
like the person anyway.
That's
Yeah,
cool, because I ain't never flipped it on a man. Could a billionaire woman cheat on you?
Right now.
Nah, broke bitch cheat on me. What the fuck a billionaire is?
I'm talking, would you forgive her though?
Yeah, I forget a broke when I forget a billionaire. We going shopping out here. Why not? I mean,
Their forgiveness present is gonna be huge.
Yeah,
This Maserati, baby.
Well, look here. This
No,
concludes.
don't call women bitches.
Hey, yo, we gonna shut this down. This probably was the most fucked up. Please forgive us.
This one gonna go viral, right?
Right.
Don't worry about it.
This concludes another episode of Me and My Big Mouth podcast. The episode was called Forgiveness. Please forgive me for this shit here.
Yeah, buddy.
We tried to finish it. I don't know what the fuck y'all gonna get from this one here, player, but enjoy. You got anything you want to plug, April?
No, just I don't even know if I want y'all to follow me no more.
Hey, you.
Well, okay.
One about the square with a. Go ahead.
You said what?
You got anything you want them to follow?
Yeah, man. You can follow IG, but look, man, I ain't mean to disrespect that girl. she called me out my name, said something about my mama, so it is what it is. Fuck her.
That's
You can't
You say
add that
mother.
at the end.
I ain't mean to say that neither.
go ahead.
I don't know what the fuck going on.
I ain't mean to say that neither. I apologize, man. I'm sorry. But
I know you didn't mean to say it came out. Now
It came out there, but not for. I ain't mad at her. Like she was just in her feelings. She just need to stand on it. Just she apologized
Yeah,
for
you
the
gotta
next
say-
episode.
Yeah, she apologized, I believe.
Yeah.
Do you want to apologize too?
Hell no.
Oh, okay, all right. Well,
Damn.
I
Back
apologize.
to forgiveness.
Well, that ain't forgiveness. That's the whole thing. But this concludes another episode of Me and My Big Mouth podcast, and we're out.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time.